Recent officer-involved shootings have put some police departments around the country under intense scrutiny, but the job to serve and protect must go on.
Yeah, we spent some time with a Springfield police officer to learn more about a tool some officers have to help them to earn a little more trust on their calls.
A police officer never knows what kind of calls he or she will respond to on a given day. It's not always being called out to a crime. Sometimes it's just a situation where someone needs help.
Doing all right?
And that's why the group Sisters-in-Law, who are spouses of those in law enforcement, started putting together these special bags for officers to hand out to the public.
They thought it'd be thoughtful to put together care packages of basic necessity items, hygiene items, and a little bit of food items so that people can, who are experiencing hard times, have a little bit of assistance and a little bit of a treat and a bright spot in their day.
The group is collecting donations from the community. It's already given out about 50 bags to OSP, Springfield Police, LCSO, and Eugene Police.
When they have the opportunity, then they're able to really have that positive interaction with someone and not have to take money from their own pocket.
We rode along with Springfield Police Officer Jared Quinones to see how they are using these care bags.
We either have to be ahead of what people expect or face a lot of ridicule.
We drove around most of the morning, and then Officer Quinones spotted a man drinking near the playground at Island Park.
I don't want to criticize you, but you're not Harry Houdini. I saw the beer, man.
Okay.
Officer Quinones goes on to ask the man if he is drunk. He says yes, and he can't walk. The officer says he doesn't want to have to issue him a citation.
You got food and stuff?
No, I don't.
No?
I'm about to cry.
You're about to cry? Well, don't cry. Can I help you out a little bit?
Officer Quinones then opts to give the man some water and one of the bags.
Some of it's not stuff that you necessarily buy yourself, like the pink toothbrush, but it does its job.
And that's when the man begins to get emotional, telling the officer he's thought about hurting himself.
If not today, sometime really soon.
Really
So
soon.
Officer Quinones decides to take the man to the Johnson unit. There he will get to talk with a counselor and hopefully get some help.
So yeah, it opens up that dialogue. It shows them that caring side.
It was a good outcome as far as him receiving the help that he needed.
We'll never know if it was that offer of goodwill that helped this man open up a little more. But at this point, Officer Quinones says they'll take whatever they can from those like Sisters-in-Law to keep these streets and the people safe.
Now, Sisters-in-Law says it hopes to keep handing out these bags to law enforcement in our community for as long as they can.
Wow, that's very touching, you know, what happened with that guy down at Island. Was that at Island Park?
Island Park, yeah. It was very unexpected, and,
Yeah.
you know, we just, we were filming and kind of just let everything transpire and just to kind of see how it
Right.
opened up that conversation.
And a lot different than if he had just said, you're going to move along,
Yeah,
or give him a
exactly.
ticket or something like that.
Pretty inspiring.